Hi, my name is Lisa, and I'd like to welcome you to Miss Lisa's Learning Hub. Today we're going to continue our conversation about sentences, particularly simple and complete predicates. Remember from our lesson before, a sentence is a complete thought. It always starts with a capital letter and it ends with some form of punctuation. A period if it's a statement, a question mark if it's a question, and an exclamation point if you show excitement in your sentence. The subject tells who or what the sentence is about. The predicate tells what the subject does or is. All right, so let's look at our example sentence. The dog barks loudly at the mailman. This is a complete sentence. It's a whole thought. It's starting with a capital letter. It's ending with a period because it's a statement. Now, when we're looking for the predicate of the sentence, the first thing we have to find is the verb or the verb phrase. Remember, the verb is the action. It can also be a being verb like was or were. So in this sentence, what is the action that's being done? All right, if you said barks, that would be correct. So that's the verb in the sentence. So the predicate, the simple predicate, is simply the word barks because that is the action. The complete predicate is the entire thing. All of the words after the verb that tell what the subject is doing. So barks loudly at the mailman would be our complete predicate. All right, let's do some practices. For this section, these four, we're going to circle the simple predicate. So all we're looking for is the action or the being verb in the sentence. Let's look at number one. Our team won the game easily. Can you find the action in that sentence? If you said won, you would be correct. So that is our simple predicate. All right, the horse ran across the field. Can you find the action in that sentence? If you said ran, you would be correct. So here is our simple predicate. Ben is watching a movie. What's the action in that sentence? What can you do? Excellent, you are watching. You're doing it right now. And finally, the artist painted a beautiful picture. What do you think? Yes, painted. So in all these sentences, there is our simple predicate, just one word, the verb. Now this next section, we want to find the complete predicate. That means the verb and everything that follows the verb until the end punctuation mark. So let's look at those sentences. The cat slept on the windowsill. What is the action? What is happening in that sentence? You said slept, you'd be correct. So slept. And then when you put everything else on the windowsill, there's our complete predicate. All right, the children are playing soccer in the field. What is the action? What is happening? This sentence is a little bit different because we have a being verb. Okay, we have a being verb to go with an action verb. Being verb going with an action verb. So we call that a verb phrase. Here is our being verb, are, and here's our action, playing. So our simple verb in this sentence would be are playing. Remember, verb phrase is everything that follows. So are playing soccer in the field. That would be our complete predicate. All right, next one. Her mom made cookies for the bake sale. What did she do? She made. Okay, that's our simple verb. What's the rest? What's the complete predicate? Yes, made cookies for the bake sale. And finally, the baby cried loudly in the crib. What can you do? What's the baby doing? You said cried, that would be correct. And then what is the rest? Yes, cried loudly in the crib. All right, you might have seen it get a little bit darker in here. It seems like the sun went away for some reason. I guess it went behind a cloud. Anyway, this is just our review of simple and complete predicates. Remember, the predicate is anything that happens, the verb to the end of the sentence is the complete predicate. The action verb alone is the simple predicate. Sentences must be a complete thought containing both a subject and a verb, start with a capital, and then a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. Alright, if you enjoyed this lesson and found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.